se armen los pinches chingasos.
All right, so meet Nate. Nate's a fireman, blue belt. He's got his blue belt recently, just like me. But Nate is real tough. He's real strong. He's real smart. Learns real fast, and he's been ahead of me this whole time since I met him. So there he's trying to. I think he was trying to do the drill of the day, which is sorry, I just can't seem to remember all the names yet, but he was trying to do the drill of the day, but unfortunately we rolled out of screen, and so we came right back. So trying to get my grips. He's really good at guard, and then once he gets you in guard, it's so hard to get out. He's so strong, and then he does all his tricks from here. So he used to get me here all the time. He has his left arm. With his left arm, he's wrapping my right arm on his chest, and he aims for my collar, so he could do like a cross collar choke. I noticed that he's been practicing cross collar choke with the lapel, where you flip the lapel to the other side and then you grab it with the opposing hand and then try to do a cross collar type choke. But we kind of know each other a little bit, so I try to. We roll probably once a week or so, sometimes twice, and I kind of know some of his game. He knows some of my game, but nevertheless, I end up in his guard all the time, and then I can't get out. Or like right now, he's sticking right back. And to be honest with you, it was a breather because then this allows me to get a little bit more breathing room and then more space to be able to get out. And oftentimes, when I get my back taken like this, sometimes with similar experience or less, sometimes I get out. And here I'm trying to do the escape from the back when somebody takes your back. And unfortunately, we kept rolling in out of screen, and so I got out, I flipped, and then he ended up on top of me. But then I swept him, as you can see there, and then we're right back to square one. So it's hard to actually get out of his guard, and I hear other people complain about his guard, complain as a compliment, if you will, because he's so strong. He's really, really strong, and he claims he's injured, but sometimes I doubt it, man, because it's just too strong. Perhaps I'm just too weak for Nate. Nate's pretty amazing, uh, and he's a fireman, and so he has to be in shape. He has to maintain conditioning for his job, and so then he does added workouts, strengthening type workouts out of the gym, and he comes and rolls a few times a week sometimes. And let's see, we're going to try to go back to the same thing because I know he's really good at tapping people from close guard because he's got all these techniques. Here, let's see, I don't remember what happens. Yeah, he won. He ended up on my mount. And on my mount, if you see the history of my channel, look how I trapped his left arm and I'm blocking his leg. I was actually trying to sweep him, but I was also I'm trying a couple other techniques from bottom, but it wasn't working. Because he also knows a lot of these techniques too, so he's a little bit ahead of me, um, so he knows. Let's see, and he was actually trying to do what it called. I think it's called the telescope armbar. I know he attempted that, but then we just ran out of time here. So thank you, Nate. It was always amazing. It's always a pleasure. All right, brother.